It's Tenikca with Hits with the Misses, where we are talking home education, lactation, and all other mama musings. If you could do me a favor and just click right down below, hit that subscribe button, and like this video, that would do me a great solid. And then we're going to jump right into this. So today we are talking meal planning. If you follow me on social media, I posted our monthly meal plans a while back, and just for a while I've been getting all types of like texts and DMs, all types of stuff like how do you meal plan, all this other type of stuff. I've seen a lot of other mama posts about like different meals, and it's summertime and what are y'all eating, or like how do y'all do lunch, all this other type of stuff. So here we go, gonna dive right in, show y'all all my business, how I get this done. So before we get started, why I meal plan. One, frankly, if I don't meal plan, we don't eat. We have like super specialized diets. We are gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and we don't eat meat. Now, when I say we, I'm talking like me and my kids. My husband, he eats everything, although this month he's not too pleased about it, but like I've also informed him that it's time for him to cut that stuff out, and he's gonna eat like us for a month. Again, he's not excited about it, but we're gonna do it. So that is why we meal plan. I need to make sure like we have meals on hand. My kids eat a ton. Like there is not even a way to quantify the amount of food that they ingest. Also, it saves money. Like, I'm not going to the grocery store buying all this random stuff. I'm not going to the grocery store multiple times because of our diets. I'm sure you already deduced, like, grocery shopping is a little bit of a feat already. So going to multiple stores multiple times is not where it's at. It's just not. So that is why I meal plan. I meal plan now for the month. When I first started, however long ago, I started with the week, and then it went to 2 weeks, and then now it is easier because mama brain life kicks in, and like those 2 weeks will go great, and then it's like, oh snap, like I haven't meal planned, I haven't gone to the grocery store, like how is this gonna work? So meal planning for the month for me works. Kind of have it down to somewhat of a sad, workable science. So it works for me. But if you are just starting out, if this is new to you, just new to your jam, I would suggest either doing it for the week or like how you budget for groceries. So if you already go grocery shopping every week, meal plan for the week. If you go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, meal plan for every 2 weeks. Follow me? All right, so supplies. What I use when I am meal planning. See this around me? No kids. This is my time. Also, I keep my meal plans in my planner because I'm not equipped to keep up with a whole bunch of sheets of paper. I'm just not. So I keep my meal plans in my planner. I also have my grocery list in there as well, all in one spot. But if you don't keep your stuff in your planner, also get your planner. And I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. The other thing I need is last year's planner. Again, this is only for people who have like frequently meal planned or done it in the past, or watching this to get new tips, tricks, trying to tweak it. If you have not meal planned in the past, skip that step. Just skip that. You need your cellular device because you're going to need your calendar for dates, and also your handy dandy Pinterest app, or I don't use cookbooks or recipes, but if you do, bring those on in. Bring them in. Pause this right here. Get all your spots. Oh, you're also going to need a handy dandy pen. Mine are erasable because life. Okay, so you're going to need a pen, a planner or notebook, wherever you want to keep your meal plans. Your actual planner, or if you keep that on your phone, like what life is going on, what you and your, family you're doing, all of that stuff. And let's get into it. So, for starters, why I said you're going to need your planner or your iCalendar, Google Calendar, whatever it is you use, so you can make meals based off of your schedule. For example, if you know Saturday your parents are coming into town and y'all are going out to eat, write that on your meal plan. Or the opposite, if your parents are coming into town and you are going to make a 5-star restaurant meal in your home, that also needs to go in your meal plan. Or let's say, like, in the evenings your family has some event every Tuesday, and when y'all come home it is like chaos and craziness, and you just don't want to feed your kids crap. You need to know what meal you can have on hand that is like super quick reheat, or you want to put slow cooker meal on earlier that day, that type of thing. A few things before I start meal planning, I want to share with you how I meal plan. So I said before, like, if I don't meal plan, we don't eat. And that is because I also meal prep. Our days can either go amazingly according to plan, down to the minute, we had a rock star day, or y'all, I'm just sending my husband a resignation notice at 3 p.m. saying, listen, I'm not qualified, I'm not cut out, I'm going to exit stage left. It didn't work today. So if I don't meal prep, who knows if I'm going to be able to make dinner. Also, after, what I do all day, I really don't want to be in the kitchen for an hour or so or whatever in the evenings. I just don't. That's just me. That could be your jam. And I know lots of families were like, the kids know, everyone knows this mama is in the kitchen. Do not disturb if you want to eat tonight. And it works really well for them. And meal planning can still help you with that. I'm just telling you how it goes down for me. So when I meal prep, I prepare and or cook all the meals in one day. So I need to make that a lot easier on myself. So things I make have normally 10 or less ingredients. I'm not cooking something that I'm going to have to flip 26 times or marinate for 7 hours, or cook in the oven on 200 degrees for 14 hours. I'm normally not doing that, okay? I have Instant Pot meals, sheet pan meals, 1 or 2 pot, like easy, quick, put together things that are healthy, filling, nutritious, and inexpensive. So those are like my hitter critters. So let's get started. First, we start in your current year. Sorry about that. Your current year planner. And I'm just going to go to the next month, wherever that is, and see what it is we've got going on. I know it's summertime. Summer's here. While our evenings are a lot more free, i.e. like we're not doing soccer or things like that, some things will stay the same. Like, I'm still going to have evenings when I'm working. My husband plays basketball once a week, and then like he might have like a happy hour. I might go out with the girls, so stuff like that. So I'm gonna check my calendar for those days, and I mean, you may not have that in there. Just, I've gotten in the habit of like keeping Tuesdays and Fridays easy. I'm really sorry. James is apparently very upset that I'm not downstairs. Anyway, Judy's upset too. So I will like go through here, see what we got going on. Any like big things. For you, like if you're going out of town or a family trip, family coming into town, stuff like that. We just had family come in town, and so June is the only month we're kind of like taking off, if you will. But in July, we have family coming into town, so that'll be a little bit more hectic. So I will start there, see what we got going, and especially for me, like if I know, like if there's a super fun family event that we're gonna be at all day, either I'm gonna have like dinner ready quick when we get home to just like throw in the bellies, throw them in the tub, throw them in the bed, and myself. Or I'm gonna write on my meal plan like we're eating out and planning budget for that. Because again, we have special diets, so we can only go special places, all that stuff. Okay, so then you're either gonna keep in your planner if that's where you keep your meal plans, or go to your previous meal plan. If you don't have a previous meal plan, just hang on, because we're learning together, okay? So I'm going to go to the previous month's meal plan, and I'm going to see what we had. And this is just like an inventory for me. So did we eat it? Was it a crazy week? We ate it. It was great. It was yummy. Was it a new recipe that it wasn't so great? And we don't need to add that again. And also what we had. So I try not to repeat a lot of things. There are similarities. We'll get to that in a second. But I try not to like have the same thing every Monday and the same thing every Tuesday. And that's not so much. I don't think my kids would care at all. And it actually might help them process a little bit. I like to spice it up a little bit. Give it a little bit of variety. So that is what I do here. What we had: Buddha bowls, roasted red pepper pasta. So like I'm seeing here, we did not have pesto pasta. And that is because, one, I did not get the vegan pesto from Trader Joe's. And two, another meal I made was a lot more plentiful and just extended. So I didn't even have to like throw together a quick pasta. So, and especially for the season, like, so pesto pasta is probably something I'm definitely going to roll over to meal planning for the next month. We also did not have mashed cauliflower. And we only had salad with dinner once this month. So mental note made, I'm just going to go ahead and add those to the next month's meal plan, right? So then we're going to take out my planner from last year, and we're going to go to May's meal plan and also see what we had. So minestrone soup. I know a lot of people don't like soup in the summer. That's not us. I enjoy a good soup, and my kids do too, okay? And it's hearty, and it's filling, it's easy to make. Anyway, so we have not had minestrone soup probably since a year ago. So I will add that. Also, I meal plan for all 3 meals. So, I may not like write it down, but when I grocery shop, I make sure that we have like breakfast in the house. I do write down lunch for me and my husband. I do most of the time try to prepare his lunch. One, because his days can get like really hectic and he won't eat, and I don't know if being hangry is hereditary or not, but everyone in my house has it. And so what I don't need when like he is coming home and I need reprieve is for him to just be in the pantry and irritated because he didn't get to lunch today. Girl, that's not gonna work. Nope, not at all. okay, I can make you quick something. You eat, come home. Like, all is well. All is well. It's a circle of life here. All is well. So, oh, it was a roasted veggie risotto here. I haven't made in a long time, so we'll probably add that on there. That looks good. And this stuff sounds fancy, y'all. But listen, when I tell you how it's done with you will realize it is not. Okay, so I've got my mental notes, and now I'm just gonna start plugging in. So as you can see right here, everything is blank. So I'm gonna write the month, and so you see the week columns here. And so you have the days of the week, 4 weeks for the month. So that is when you're going to take your cellular device and you're going to go to the calendar and you're going to just start plugging in these numbers here. I'm plugging in numbers, y'all. Don't judge me. I want to make sure they are accurate because life. Okay. So I got my dates going, and now we're just going to remember those things that I said plug in. And again, like I said, I meal prep or I meal plan for all 3 meals. So that minestrone soup I was talking about will probably be lunch for me for a week. And also, I know I told y'all before that I'm cutting this out for my husband. Well, I'm making my husband basically eat like us for this month. So it will probably behoove me to make just like a lunch, like we can both eat time-wise, ingredient-wise, and just, get it done. So that'll probably be something like a burrito bowl, okay, for lunch for 1 week. So right now I have lunch for me for 2 weeks, okay? Then what else did we talk about? It was a pesto pasta. So I would probably plug that, and I cook like 3 or 4 meals and just prep enough to make it like last for us. Now, full disclosure, I have doubled recipes that my kids and my husband just like ran through. Like, I literally, where did it go, people? I don't know. They don't know. So I do keep like gluten-free, dairy-free frozen pizzas, or like gluten-free, dairy-free mac and cheese, which is not the best, trust me. We don't eat it often, but in the clutch, it saves us, okay? So I'll keep those on hand and just monitor like when they're going low and add them to our grocery list. So what did I say? Pesto pasta. So I will do like pesto pasta and Italian salad. So we have a lot more veggies there and can whip that up real fast. So we would do that. Normally, the way I like structure the leftovers is Sunday, Tuesday, Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday is either like a DIY pizza night, or we are eating out, or it is like what I call a must-go night, and that is when I know like we're gonna probably have enough leftovers of one thing for like one person, and we'll just divvy that up and have like a hodgepodge of meals and clean out that fridge. I also really deplore wasting food. Like, for my soul. I can't stand it. So we will do that too. So I put that for Tuesday. So that would also be on Sunday too. Okay, so also FYI, when I meal plan, so I will try to like think of the continents. Okay, so if I have something Italian-esque, i.e. pasta and salad, I probably won't have another one of those dishes that week. Okay, now if I want to have something Asian inspired, like vegetable stir fry and brown rice with edamame. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down because that was a great example. Um, sorry. Um, I probably will not do something of that region or another rice dish that week. Feel me? Okay. Hold on, I'm just writing this down. Okay, so Italian, Asian inspired. Um, so I know next week we're having burrito bowls for lunch. So I probably will not want, a little Tex-Mex that week because I'm going to be eating a burrito bowl all week. So this week I might make, in which my kids love, is roasted veggie tacos. Okay. And guac, chips, and salsa. Okay. Y'all, my kids eat. Okay, I got to serve sides and toppings and dress it up, make it hearty, or 20 tacos later, I'll just be standing there hungry. Like I gotta go the full mile here. Yes. So, and because of all of the things that I'm making this week, I know we will probably have like a hodgepodge of leftovers. I'm just gonna go ahead and make Saturday a must-go night, right? Okay, so then when you look at this week, you can look at the next week and say, okay, got burrito bowl for lunch, so we're not doing that. And that is also a lot of rice. So it's summertime. Let's do that, roasted veggie risotto that I saw earlier. Let's just add that on there. And then when you hit like a roadblock or a mental block or you're running out of inspiration, that is when you will use the cookbooks or recipe cards or Pinterest, Instagram, wherever you get your food inspiration from and ideas from. Now, going back to the week we just planned, again, it sounds fancy. It's not. Let me tell you how we're going to just prep this all in a couple weeks. Ready? Here we go. So the minestrone soup, we make that in the Instant Pot, okay? Seriously. So you throw everything in, which is like onion, garlic, canned tomatoes, gluten-free elbow noodles, can of beans, and veg. So I think zucchini and other veggies. Okay, so like yes, like the washing, the chopping, that is time consuming. But if you have older children, this is a great way to get them in the kitchen, get them involved, because unless you're serving this to the queen, You're really not gonna care if your zucchini cubes aren't the same size. You're just not. And my oldest is 4 and loves being in the kitchen. And we got him these very kitchen safe knives that I'll link below. So I have had him like cut all the stuff for a salad. That saved a great amount of time. Like, he is safe, he is occupied, he is focused, he has a job, and that's something I don't have to do. I've also had them washing lettuce or, other vegetables and stuff that, again, they're having a great time, they're helping out, and that's something off of my plate. So, minestrone soup. Chop up those veggies and put them in the Instant Pot. Pro tip, if this recipe calls for half an onion and you also need an onion or half an onion for the roasted veggie tacos, chop the whole onion, okay? And just be done. Got your onion chopped, divide it, boom. All right? Speaking of roasted veggie tacos, okay? So there is zucchini in the minestrone soup. There's zucchini in the roasted veggie tacos. We're going to cut all that zucchini, half it up. Half of that goes in the Instant Pot. The other half is going to go in the sheet pan with that other half of the onion and the other veggies, beans, and some seasoning. We're going to just throw that in the oven, let that simmer up and cook while we got the Instant Pot going. Okay? Then pesto pasta. Okay, friends, just full disclosure. If you have trouble boiling pasta, I don't think this is the video you need to start with. You need to go back to some professional help on that one, and then come back up to us, okay? Lord be with you on that. So you're gonna boil pasta, any pasta of your choice. I just found these amazing gluten-free chickpea pasta shells from Whole Foods. So I would probably do those again and boil those up. Trader Joe's has an amazing kale vegan pesto. Like, it is cheaper for me to buy that than to make my own. Pick that up, whip that all together. Done. Your child has chopped the veggies for your salad. Package those up in your food storage however you want it. I mean, glass storage, plastic Tupperware, Ziploc bags, whatever. Throw them in the fridge, okay? That's done. If you want to be fancy and make that pasta the day of, have at it. And also, again, we are gluten-free, dairy-free. We don't eat meat. We don't eat eggs. So if you are not here, you want to add some chicken, you want to add some Parmesan cheese, live your life, okay? Do it. But that is how this works. So then, in an hour and a half, all the meals are either prepped or prepared, mostly prepared, if not, and I'm done for the week. And, for example, let's say if I make tomato soup and make like a ton, more that lasts than a week for me, I'll just freeze the other half. And then I'll bring that out 3 weeks later, and that part of lunch is done. Okay, so you can also think ahead that way. Those of you who have bigger families, because there are 4 of us, although the 3 of them, you would think it was 6 of us in here, y'all. I'm not even joking, okay? So for those of y'all who have larger families that eat normal size portions, this will be just fine for you. For those of you who have normal families who don't, you may have to buy a little more or whatever. What to do in a pinch, like things you can stock up on if you're going to be out all day on Sunday and meal prepping just isn't going to get done the way it needs to. There are lots of places where you could get pre-made meals, very inexpensive or rationally. Like, for example, I know Costco has, during certain times of the year, has a humongous pot pie, or even their rotisserie chicken grab some frozen veggies that are really good there. Call that a meal. There are lots of things like that you can do. Um, just keep it simple and keep it good. If you keep it simple, you keep it good, everyone will be happy. Okay, guys, I will never forget. Like, my husband loves meatloaves. Love it, love it, love it. I'm watching the Rachel Ray on a Sunday, and I didn't eat meat at this time. He did. So she made this meatloaf with like ground chuck and ground pork and Italian sausage, and she had all of these like fresh herbs in there, and she made this tomato sauce from scratch, and I was just like, I'm gonna do that. I got up, got all of these ingredients. We also had a much larger flexible income. This was before children. I got up, went to the store, got all these ingredients, came home, mixed all of this stuff, sauteing these, fresh herbs, fresh garlic, made this meatloaf. So excited, y'all. So excited. Presented it. And he was just like, what did you do different? Y'all, I'm taken aback. He noticed my efforts have paid off. Yay. And so I explained to him everything I did and all the different things in there. And he looks at me and he's like, I really just like the old way you made it, where it was just like the regular ground beef and ketchup on top. Okay. I would like to say that was the first time and last time that's happened. But I did learn my lesson. So we keep it simple. We keep it good. It's done. Okay? And you'll just apply that. I did 1 week. If you did 1 week, fine. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the month. And I will post that on my Instagram and Facebook soon. They're both at Hits with the Misses. I'll link them down below. Feel free to follow and check out there. And also, I want to see your meal plans. So tag me in your post too, because we all need a little inspiration. Okay, so last thing about keeping it simple. I know y'all heard me say like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and grocery stores. And I also said how I don't like going in them. I don't like going to them multiple times. So keeping it simple, how I grocery shop. Another reason I have my phone, because once I finish that grocery list, I go right to that Walmart grocery pickup app, add all those things, quantities, however I like, okay, set that pickup time. Then there's Amazon Prime Now. And if you have, actual Amazon, Whole Foods will deliver it to your door for free. Well, that's done. Okay. And then if it's not, you can also do like Amazon items too. Okay. And same thing, deliver it to your door same day for free. Can't beat that. Okay. And then that just leaves Trader Joe's once every 2 weeks, or like my husband having to do a quick run somewhere else. Okay. So all I'm doing is waiting for someone to drop groceries off at my door, or driving in, hitting a button on my phone and telling them, oh yes, you can put them in the trunk. It doesn't get much better than that. Like, the most complicated part of this is I let my kids pick the numbers of the parking spot, and sometimes the numbers that they pick aren't available, and we have to work through that. That is the most complicated part of picking up our groceries. Okay, at Trader Joe's, because we get so much from Walmart grocery pickup, and now that Amazon Prime Now, we only get a few select items, and James can have those terrible, horrible, no good kids carts that I hate. But he gets the cart, I get the items. He helps check out. It's a super fun time for him. Okay. And it's done. Like that is how I do grocery shopping. So keep it simple, keep it good, keep it filling. If you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas, tips, comment, DM me. I really do want to see all of your meal plans. Please post them. Do not forget to tag me. And if y'all want to do this again, like a Google Hangout meal plan, like let's Facebook Live meal plan, let's do it. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.